Hey, here I have a replay of Two Kings versus Khorne on this new patch and people trying out newly buffed units. On the Tomb King side, we have here Cetra, the Imperishable, on foot, it seems. Interesting. With Incantation of Vengeance and just that. The rest is items. Some blinded contact effect. Very strong for duels or some clutched fights. Necrotect with the Vambraces, of course, also giving blinded. Maybe one of those would have been enough, but well, the Necrotect now with Necrotect Hero Titan with 3 uses of Shams and 2 Spirit Leeches. I think both got one more in the patch. Skeleton Spearmen, Nehekara Warriors, and 2 Skeleton Horsemen to grab the points. This is the Talabheim crater, and it's a very big map. As you can see that, and the points are far away from each other, and circular, which is heresy, but whatever. You can't put units in a corner. Terrible. Khorne is mainly an army of Chaos Warriors and Marauders. And then the big dog, Exalted Hero on a Juggernaut? It seems so. And the Chaos Lord. With what items? Fight or die. This is very minimal. Just for combat power, it seems. Like, if you look at the stats, that's quite substantial. Same here. Potion of Toughness, yeah, that's very understandable. Good healing item, fairly cheap for it. And Karanak. Karanak with Summon and the Net, of course, which has no limits, so you can spam it, and it's also Spirit Leech damage, or more than Spirit Leech for the duration. And that's the reason it already got banned in land battles fruitwards. Not even a week, but yeah, you can probably do some really obnoxious stuff with him in land battle, just going in, throwing it on the Lord, and screwing off again, and cycling that, and he's so fast, you can't really do anything about it. Okay, some Fury summon in from Khorne, which is interesting. Already getting those. Usually you see the mobility getting out later. I guess they're meant against those. I'm not sure if they want to hunt skirmishers. That's kind of what the skirmishers want. Okay, here. Karanak. This. Incantation of Vengeance? That is weird. You see the damage it does? This spell is meant for units of 25 or more. Maybe he would just wanted to slow on him to maybe catch him, but he had nothing to catch him.
You have the foe's victory.
That was kind of a case of blind actionism. But the dog also has not used his Spirit Leech onto either the Necrotect, okay, he's a bit further behind, or Cetra, and I would have definitely just thrown it on Cetra, just for the damage. Net is nice, but just damage. This is a formation. It certainly is a formation. Okay, Khorne now securing the mid, the King of the Hill, and also taking this side after the Tomb Kings initially got it and got quite a nice points lead from it, since this map is so big. And Khorne started without real mobility, without capture rate. Though the zero squad, I guess, was. But you probably don't want to split them too hard. Fury's getting a bit daring here, but there isn't really anything to stop them if they make sure to keep out of their range. But there could be something summoned to stop them. Or actually here, the Incantation of Vengeance. Furies have 35% spell resistance, but this should still be very good against them. Tomb King's sitting here and posturing. I'm a bit worried for them right now, since if Khorne just advances, it might be that they are overrun before the hero squad here gets their value back. Or actually, they might just kill him, but that's a gamble. That could be very much what they want. Support of the Bersheptis? Okay, he got the prey and the Necrotech getting sniped. Understandable. Oh, the Hound Summon? Yeah. And the Tomb Kings can't currently cast or use abilities, but they are kinda smacking Karanak. And those units here need to advance. They need to advance. They need to break in here and support this fight. Or do something useful, not stand here. You have so many idle units, that's not acceptable. Though this choke point here is of course very prone to allowing such, but going into the Ushapti stacked into Spearman is that's not a good fight, so you need to go out there and search for fights that are better. Going full flanks around here, or at least crushing into here, they need to move something. Just standing there while the other side gets overwhelmed by superior numbers of the opponent is never good. Here they're picking into the Kara Warriors, good pick. Or the best target here probably. The assault on Setra and the Hero Titan kinda failed, it seems. What you can do is to take Karanak and just have him stand somewhere in this range to disable the abilities of those guys, and since both of those are kinda heavily reliant on their spells, that would be an absolute win. Yeah, right now it seems Tomb Kings are really pushing in through all sides, so they also overchased a bit and broke their formation, and this now gets punished. They came out of this choke where they had this nice stacked Ushapti into spears, very tough to crack, but now they moved out, and they didn't move out as line and form a line here and slowly advance, while also cleaning up here. They just went out in 3 directions and formed this pocket that's now full surrounded. Something happened here? No. Unit. It's early in the game, so unsummon them a bit more quickly is to get them back is certainly a viable option. Later on, it's easier to keep them. Yeah, Tomb Kings kinda need to put back into a formation. This fight here is probably still advantageous. Those two, if they're together, and there's not much that can take them, but yeah, here comes the answer to them. They will take like 2 minutes to get there since this map is so big, but by this point, when they arrive, they better have something done. Either to get support in here, or to be no longer here. The Necrotect resummoned. And Tomb King's grabbing this point for free, yeah. They have this Cav on the field and they currently don't really have a role. They could be Psychic Charging here a bit, but those are a lot Chaos Warriors, so into the armor they don't do terribly well. So just grabbing the point is definitely the best pick right here. But now they should come, and yes, they see that. The Minotaurs should definitely be here and not going over here. Also should go this way around, otherwise they might get just intercepted, though if they block them, it should be fine. Actually, I might be talking nonsense, the Minotaurs aren't even needed here. The Hero Squad wins. Ooh, Fight or Die keeping his leadership up, despite being so low. But now he got killed by Cetra. Though the Chaos Lord here is also dying, and that's I don't need to say that is bad. Cetra doesn't die in return. This could be died. Not just routed, really died. And I believe Cetra will just win the fight against the poor guy here, since he currently has his blinded active, though that's very RNG. You get terror routed. Oh, this is bad. Here might a bit of RNG maybe just derailed the whole battle plan for Khorne. What's this? Ah, it missed. It seems like either he was a bit close, but I don't think that this Shame's Burning Gaze bounce spell didn't get the homing changes. Otherwise it shouldn't have missed so horribly. Maybe it was an elevation problem, since it shot from kinda a plateau down onto a slope.
No, the enemy has slain
Cetra died. Okay, this is good for Khorne. Now I think it's kinda more devastating for Khorne to lose this leadership, but it's also at least evening the playing field out. Minotaurs will take this guy down, but this blob right now here is a very strong formation with the Vambraces and Ushabti stacked into decent infantry, let's call it this. He actually still lives. Oh, he got the restore from the Necrotect, yes. The hero returned. Though Ushabti here actually kind of suffering quite a bit. Point is currently in the hands of the Tomb Kings, and I don't know how this ends. I don't know how that ends. But Khorne is in a bit of pressure to get good action. That was kind of weird. High impact, but no damage at all? It's throwing so much around? This is weird. This shouldn't happen. Calf and Bloodletters, yep, they don't like that. And yeah, okay, the fighting actually looked kinda good. So Ushabti died somewhere in here. Almost, at least. Okay, no, it's kinda fine. But the leadership broke, and Tomb Kings can take a long time of crumbling, but the Khornite forces are of course gone once the leadership breaks. I wonder if throwing your lord into this fight was a right decision by any means. So those two guys did really well. The Lord not. Mostly infantry forces. I would have liked to see the Minotaurs way earlier. So they did great. Not just infantry spam, and it's good units, that's all here, but it's not giving you tools. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Fighting into them was definitely not the right decision. That's the only way they could have done value, and Khorne could have just completely avoided them, probably. Or just in regular intervals spam the Spirit Leech from the Karanak into Cetra. Those guys were a bit underwhelming. They were mostly shooting very fast mobile units and from a high distance. And yeah, then of course a lot misses. Shepti did good, they got Minotaur, so not to be expected doing good. Well, yeah. Interesting to see the Snake Higher Titan doing very well, though it was kinda by the opponent accepting the challenge, which usually I would say isn't a given. Yeah. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Then, see you on the next one.